Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gardenstategrowing. Again, my name is Eric. We are at like March 24th, something like that. I can't get my days straight. And what I have right here behind me is my strawberry bed. And what I'm seeing some nice growth on the leaves. There was a lot of frost damage. It was a hard winter in here in Jersey. I don't think it's over for a second. So we'll just see. We've been having some nicer weather. So we've been having some nicer weather recently, and it's really showing in the beds, which is giving me a kick in the booty to say like it's time. We got to start doing things right now. No more planning, no more this. It's time to execute. Let's go. So I want to take you down and I want to show you real quick this bed. So what I've been trying to show you right here, okay, let's see if I can get the camera to cooperate with me, is my asparagus and my strawberry bed. The strawberries are looking really good. This is second season strawberries. They did get some frost damage. I do see some dead leaves. I'm gonna have to come in here and pick them out. They're not doing anything any good. I'm gonna let that one recover right there. I see some that might have gotten digging up or eaten by a rodent or something like that. And I've got new ones that are springing up that are definitely sister plants. And all the way down to this asparagus line where I said they were starting to encroach on my strawberries. So I'm going to do something about that this year. So this is a continuation of another video that I was shooting, and that's indoor growing mushrooms. And what I have here in front of me is a compost tea that was basically made from soaking the rooting blocks of the mushrooms inside my house. And I have two very different grades of it. One that was steeped for about 5 days and one that was steeped for 1 or 2 days. And this is amazing nutrients for your plants. I would highly recommend that if you do grow mushrooms and you get this, please do not waste it. Take it and put it in your garden. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And my garden that I'm looking at right now that I want to pop and sprout is my strawberries. I want them to have the best ability in this spring. So I'm just going to lace it among the plants. And I'm going to take the other one. Just want to show you how nice this is, right? I mean, this is just, I wonder what it tastes like. It didn't taste bad. I just didn't want to swallow it. Fantastic. I mean, but anyway. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to pour and pour and pour. And I want to get that corner where they're really starting to pop. Now, I don't know if you could peek while I was doing that, but as you can see right there, I have a whole bed and there's a bunch of green in it. Let's go check that one out. Had to make sure I wasn't gonna kneel and dog poop, and I had to move a canoe out of the way, and that's no lie. Anyway, moving on. So what I have here is the lettuce bed that I grew last year, and this grew marvelous. I couldn't have been any happier about it. I had lettuce for months. I mean, the whole season. There was not one time I didn't have the ability to come out here and not just make a salad, but make this gigantic tray of salad. Almost, I mean, every other day we were coming out here to the point where we had salad coming out of our ears. And I actually wound up gaining weight from it because, now listen to this, you know, my wife kept on making me these big salads for dinner every night. And they were just fantastic and they were fresh. And I was, you know, even like experimenting, putting toppings on, like sesame seeds and some crab and stuff like that and everything. So I would eat this big ass salad and then I would go and eat the 3 cheeseburgers that I picked up on the way home from work, so I didn't have to eat salad for dinner. I'm sorry, guys. I'm only human. But anyway, moving on. We had way too much lettuce this season. I am not going to let this bed go. That's why I did not add that compost tea to this bed, because going to tear up most of this. I mean, this magnificent, I can't believe how well it's doing right now. Oh, look at that. It's even got little moss on it already. Look at that, already. So there seems to be a situation. Like I said, I guess I'm not going to do much about that. I'm just going to tear maybe this entire bed up, redo it, and I'm gonna plant different stuff up here. I think I'm gonna try some alliums up here, like onions and garlic and stuff like that, mixed it with some brassicas, some cabbages, maybe some collards and stuff like that. So this bed's gonna have to go soon. And that is about it. So that is it for this episode of Garden State Growing. I hope it wasn't that long and depressing. That's just where the garden is right now. I'm not going to show you the rest of it because I'll tell you right now, it's a disaster. I should be ashamed of myself, but that's just the way I like to do things. I know a lot of people rip the stuff, everything out in the fall. I tend to leave it and let it die over winter, soften into the soil, decompose a little bit. It becomes a lot easier to pull out, and as far as I'm concerned, a lot easier to control weeds in the bed and everything else. So in the next coming weeks, that's what I'm going to be doing, including planting my seedlings and shooting videos and everything else that's going on, and who knows, and hopefully getting to the point where I'm putting that outside greenhouse in my backyard and getting rid of that crappy one that I had last year. So I love you. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, share it with your friends, family. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Drink some Mississippi mud, and have a great evening.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting strong.
I already called not helping.
Call not helping?
No. I call ignoring you.
I've been